we will talk about the variables and identifiers. Comments. Okay, variables. Variable means its value can vary. You can store any piece of information in a variable. Variables are nothing but just part of your computer's memory where information is stored. To be identified easily, each variable given an appropriate name. Identifiers. Identifiers are names given to identify something. This something can be variable, function, class, module, or other object. For naming any identifier, there are some basic rules like the first character of the identifier must be underscore or a letter. Letter can be in uppercase or the lowercase. The rest of the identifier name can be underscore, letters, or the digits. Again, letters can be of uppercase and the lowercase. Identifier names are case sensitive. Punctuation characters such as @ dollar or percent are not allowed within identifiers. Keywords or reserved words cannot be used as a variable name. Examples of valid identifiers names are given here, that is sum, underscore my, underscore var, num1, etc. So we will see the examples in the form of program. So here I have taken a variable num and I am displaying it. So num is a variable and 10 is a variable value. Okay, num is a variable and 10 is a variable value. So 10 is assigned to a variable num. Now next I have written num @ equals to 10. Just here we have seen the rules. Punctuation characters cannot be used. When we are using the punctuation characters like here num @ 10 equals to 10, it will give us syntax error, that is invalid syntax. So if we are using any punctuation characters, we will get the syntax error. Next here I have written capital A equals to 10 and I am printing the small a. Here we have seen identifier names are case sensitive. That is, capital A is different and small a is different. So here I am printing capital A only. So I am giving as output as the 10. So the identifiers are case sensitive. Capital A is different here and small a is different. Next, reserved words. Python has a set of keywords that are reserved words that cannot be used as variable names, function names, or any other identifiers. So these are the reserved words: and, class, delete, then we have print, input, return. All these are the reserved words which we are using for the particular purpose. Okay, that cannot be used as the identifier or the variable names. So here we have and as a reserved word, and that I am using here and equals to 10. So here I am getting syntax error, invalid syntax. So we cannot use the reserved words as the variable names. Assigning or initializing values to the variables. In Python, programmers need not explicitly declare variables to reserve memory space. The declaration is done automatically when a value is assigned to a variable using the equal to sign. The operand on the left side of the equal sign is the name of the variable, and the operand on the right side is the value to be stored in the variable. So here we have an example. Num is a variable name and 10 is a value of this variable, value assigned to variable. So we are assigning 10 to the num. Similarly, this is the integer assignment, then this becomes the floating type. So sum has the floating type values, that is a real number. C has a character. Message has the string. Now we are printing all these, we will get the output. This is the assignment. We are doing the assignment to the variables. Multiple assignments is possible in the Python. Like A equals to B equals to C equals to D equals to 0. 0 will be assigned to A, B, C and D. Here you can see I am printing everything and we are getting the 0 for A, B, C and D. In Python, even this is allowed. That is, A equals to B equals to C equals to D equals to 0. This 0 is for A, 3, this 3 is for B, 5 is for C, and string result is for D. I am printing this, you can see 0, 3, 5 and result. I hope the variables or the identifiers is clear now. Next we will go with the comments. Comments are non-executable statements in a program. They are just added to describe the statements in the program code. Comments make the program easily readable and understandable by the programmer as well as other users who are seeing the code. The interpreter simply ignores the comment. In Python, a hash sign that is not inside a string literal begins a comment. All characters following the hash and up to the end of the line are the part of the comment. So comment is nothing but we are writing it for just describing the program. It's not like the code, it's just description of the program, and which will not be considered while interpreting. So interpreter will ignore that. So comments, we have single line comments and we have multi-line comments. In single line comment, we will be having, wherever we give hash till end of the line, that won't be considered by the interpreter, that will be ignored and it won't be considered as a code. It's just a description. So here Python program till end of the line, this will be ignored. Then here I am printing using a print statement, and then again I have written here comment which will be ignored, and this again you can see this line is also ignored. So when you execute, you can see here only hello world. These are not there, they are ignored. Then multi-line comments. This is a multi-line comment. Here if you want to comment or do the documentation, then you can use multi-line comment. 3 single quotes, which starts with the 3 single quotes and ends with the again 3 single quotes, and inside that you need to write the comments. So next we will see one more important topic, that is indentation. White space at the beginning of line is called indentation. These white spaces or the indentation are very important in Python. In the Python program, the leading white space, including spaces and tabs at the beginning of the logical line, determines the indentation level of that logical line. See, in Python, we can't leave white spaces without the reason. Okay, so we can see the example here. I've taken n equals to 20. I have to start print here. Okay, I have to start print here, but I have given the spaces here and I have started print here. So I'll get indentation error, unexpected indent. Okay, I'll get indentation error, unexpected indent. Only for the loops, or even we are having some loops, decision loops, that time we can give the indentation. But without reason, we are not going to give the spaces. Otherwise, it will lead to the indentation error. So thank you. Now we will see this in the program. So now we need to go here, start, open the Anaconda Navigator. Already have opened the Anaconda Navigator. Then press launch. So here you will get this window. Okay, after this I have already started, that is program 1. In this, whatever I have shown you in presentation, I have coded it. That is num equals to 10, print num, you get the output. Here you can run and see, you will get the output. Then num at the rate equals to 10. That is, we are using the punctuation characters here. So you can run this, you will get syntax error, invalid syntax. We are taking capital A equals to 10 and printing small a. So this will not work. It will say name A is not defined. Then here we are taking capital A equals to 10 and printing A. So it will take 10. Then this we are taking the as a reserve word, that is and equals to 10 and print and. So this is a reserve word. So it will give the syntax error. Then multiple here we are seeing the assignments, and here we are seeing the multiple assignments. Next, comments. So here we have the comments, that is Python program, and this is commented, so we will get only hello world. Here we have multiple comments. And lastly, we have the example of indentation, that n equals to 20 and we are leaving the space and we are saying the print n, so it is giving the indentation error. Now we will remove this space and we will check. So we will get as the 20 as an answer without any error. So next we will see about the operators in the next video. Thank you. Please like the video, subscribe, and have a nice day.